in our final Turkish street food video.
He says, my life is about to begin now after this bite, or maybe end.
I don't like that. That guy is a meme, okay? Carter ate some.
That sound great? Wait, he's recording.
Oh.
We should have started ourselves.
Wait,
would you go to Turkey?
Where's my change?
Yeah, when Erdogan is out of power. When Recep Tayyip Erdogan is out of power, 100%. I'll go back to Turkey.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
One more.
Chat, here you go. Intestines.
What are we eating right now? We want to?
We're eating. What is it? What is it?
Kokoreç.
Kokoreç. Which
Carter,
is
you better fucking love that shit, okay? I don't even know what his reaction is, but I'm
a sandwich.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, like, I mean, Ezan is playing in the background. You got Ezan. It's a perfect time to eat kokoreç, okay? Motherfucker, better.
Do it.
Ezan is call to prayer. What you hear in the
Yo,
background?
this shit bangs.
Yes!
Yeah, that's really good. It's like bacon kind of. It's like pork, but not.
It was literally a 10. My favorite thing in Turkey is my favorite. That and çiğ köfte are my two favorite dishes, meals. This fucker complained that intestines, meanwhile, will eat 10 hot dogs. Yeah, exactly. I'm filming this, by the way. Fucking Cinemarxism, dude.
I don't understand your inside jokes.
Well, I have chatters that are like documentarians and shit like that. These are community members and also streamers as well. Carter's in the chat. Mike from PA's over there as well. He's another political streamer. They went to Turkey and they had Cinemarxism is a chatter in here that always chimes in whenever I'm talking about Los Angeles, whenever I'm talking about LA politics. And he says like, oh, wow, this council district member actually didn't immediately kill police officers and say we need to abolish the police. So how dare you ask people to vote for him? You know, he says stuff like that. He's an anarchist. You know, he just can't help himself. He has to do that. Abolition is not anarchism. Okay. Sure. Do you know Tantuni? Yes. Is this better clip?
Cumin.
Yeah.
My man's like, yeah, man, it tunes. Turkish enchiladas.
Step up there.
Jacob F. Wallace. Can your family make this stuff at home? No, bro. You can't fucking prepare kokoreç at home. Look at the fucking.
You could.
I mean, look at the machines that you're using, bro. No, you have to prepare. You have to cook it ahead of time and shit. No, I don't think you could just like do it like that.
I don't know if you can just buy intestines.
172 chatters rated this ad segue an average of 2.73. 3.37 out of 10. Awful one, Hossie. God damn, y'all suck.
Wait, where do you even see that?
There's an ad rate, ad bot that rates my segues. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all suck.
Pushing myself to try out this country's most terrifying foods here in the city of Istanbul.
This is one of the most unusual organs I've ever seen. I can't believe this is food.
From alien-looking organs straight out of a horror movie,
It looks like it has an alien face on the end.
to a mysterious meat-cooking method in a deep basement inside an underground pit.
Oh, this is sick. This actually is fucking incredible. That's also not like a unique meat at all. That's you put lamb in there. Like that's
Also,
it.
like different cultures do like
Kuzu.
well cooking.
Yeah, that's just.
That doesn't
This
make it any
frightening
less
food
amazing.
journey starts here.
When it comes to finding and eating bizarre foods in Muslim countries, it's not that easy, because food here has to be halal, and that means no weird stuff. No bugs, no reptiles, no blood. But here in Turkey, specifically
Yeah,
at
I'll
this
take
restaurant right behind me, I think I've met my match. It's an organ. I'm not going to tell you which organ it is. We're going to go into the kitchen in a moment, meet the chef, and find out. A word about the chef. This guy's on TikTok, 8 million followers. He loves the attention, he loves the spotlight, he loves to host, and he does it best when he's making incredible food. Let's go inside and check it out. We are in the kitchen with celebrity.
Şırdancı Mehmet is like a famous guy on TikTok. Okay, he's always like
Bro,
fucking.
show me Aspava.
Oh, Aspava. Oh my god. But that's not weird though. That's just döner. Oh, Aspava. Bu adam gereksiz ünlü bu arada. I know. Ben çok sevmiyorum. Onu söyleyeyim yani. Şırdancı Mehmet'i.
Chef
Sırdancı Mehmet.
Mehmet. This place is amazing. They have so many different unique foods and some foods that are maybe borderline.
Like Turkish people find him to be cringe. Like Turkish people find him to be cringe, right? But like he's a meme outside of Turkey. Like people love. Aspava bozdu moruk. Yapma ya. Ankara olayı Aspava ya. İstanbul'da yoktur. Biliyorum. Evet.
Allah sağlık, para,
Allah
aşk
sağlık, para, aşk
versin amin.
versin amin. Wait, really? Is that what Aspava is for?
Someone will correct me, but I believe
Birincinin sözlüğe karşılığı bu herif ya. Ya aşk değil, afiyet.
aşk da versin.
Aşk da versin istiyor Murat.
Bazaar, what you're gonna see. So
Allah sağlık, para, afiyet versin amin.
Okay, translate that name to English.
Allah should give you health, money, and I guess bon appetit. Appetite.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, appetite. Amen. Dude, that's crazy that Americans don't have afiyet olsun. Like, what a fucking freak culture, bro. I don't understand it. Every other culture outside of America has a fucking word specifically for
like good eats
for
or
what
whatever,
you
but-
say before you eat. Like itadakimasu in Japanese, or bon appetit, or fucking afiyet olsun. Like, enjoy your food.
May it
Americans
come
don't
with
fucking
appetite.
have that, dude. It's crazy. We say grace, motherfucker. Yeah, that shit is whack, bro. What do you mean?
What does that have to do with, wishing people to have good appetite?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be religion based.
When prochevo, Spanish. We say, let's go, Brandon.
before eating.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon.
this is called şırdan. Do you know what organ it is?
Sirdan. This weird-looking piece of protein is actually the abomasum, which, if you didn't know, is one of the 4 compartments of a sheep's stomach.
This is cı. When you put it all together, it means the guy who makes şırdan.
It's my first time seeing it, but around here, it's a classic. For a more in-depth inspection, we'll let...
Bro, is this a fucking meme? Like, dude, do people actually like eat this guy's food or what? Like, or is he
sure
just
some does, but,
or is he
like,
just
this is
popping on
definitely
TikTok? Like, kim yiyor abi şuradan bu kadar ya? Manyak mısınız abi? Ne oldu abi Türkiye'ye biz gideli? Biz gitmeyeli Türkiye'ye kafayı yemişler amına koyayım. Herkes şuradan yiyor galiba.
Rakıyı kaldırdılar, şuradan kaldı.
I don't understand it. Evet, seveni çok. Kim seviyor amına koyayım? Nereden geldi ya? Nereden? Ne alaka? Abi AK Partililer yiyor genelde. Bunlar başka bir şey yesinler amına koyayım. Yarrağı mı yesinler? Zaten yarrağa benziyor. Kimse yemiyor, videolar tutuyor diye millet gidiyor. Oğlum salak mı insanlar ya? Gerçekten, gerçi ne soruyorum? Evet, salaklar yani. Hem Türkçe konuşmayı hem de okumayı nasıl öğrendin? İngilizce de cevapla ki herkes anlasın. Oğlum manyak mısın? Ben Türkiye'de büyüdük biz. 18 yaşına kadar ben. Ünlüye turistler gidiyor amına koyayım. Şırdan Adana'da yenirdi sadece. Tanesi 4 liraya, şimdi oldu 20. Amına koyayım, buna 20 lira verip bir de yiyorsan zaten hak ediyorsun yani yarrak yemeği.
20 lira dediğim $1.
Sevildiği için değil ya, sırf yarrağa benzediği için yiyor millet, challenge olsun diye. I don't get it. We are currently fucking Murat destroying friendships. What is this?
Ain't no way you let Murat, little bro, you like that. I know. I went to Hasan's channel. I'm like, Hasan, your brother looks nice today, and his brother's like, I don't know that guy. I even
I'm
met
sorry,
that guy
man.
in real life too. Wow. Don't even give a fuck though, because I was doing my rounds on Twitch. I went to every channel and said like, yo, and just farmed their chats. So I don't give a fuck. I farmed Pokimane. She didn't even respond to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take her viewers though. I don't give a fuck. Don't respond to me. I'm just here for your fucking viewers.
God
Don't
damn.
respond to me. I'm here for your fucking cash, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. All your viewers belong to me. When you see me in your chat, I'm not here for you. I'm here because I'm about to go live. And I'm taking your money.
Murat, you did this. You literally did this.
Yeah.
I mean, I do want to apologize. I didn't mean to come off disrespectful.
Yeah.
No, you're fucking, you're ego mode, dude. L ego.
Yeah. Okay.
That's Playboy Cardi, bro. Playboy Cardi ripped his shit. like straight up, bar for bar, stole his whole fucking flow. Anyway.
The master himself explained it.
Bu normalde düz halini biz ters çeviriyoruz. Kuzu otu yerken şu yapraklar kan dolaşımını hızlandırıyor. Vücut kaslarını gelişiyor. Cildi güzelleşiyor. Botoks yerine geçiyor.
Botoks yerine geçiyor.
I think he took over my show. I think my show is in Turkish
vücuda
now.
onun için burada pirincimizi
Oh,
dolduruyoruz.
wait.
Okay. You know what? I think I'll take over from here.
What he said is this is one of the most unique organs. It's not an organ that's just for the male lamb, it's on every lamb. This is part of the small intestine, and this is part of the stomach of the sheep. And soon, that is gonna get stuffed and create a one-of-a-kind sausage that no one makes better than this man.
Sallıyor amına koyayım aynen. Herif var ya durdurmasa devam edecek. Abi yarrağım büyüyor bunu yediğin zaman amına koyayım. He's just fucking making shit up, dude. He is literally just spitting, okay? He said it's Botox. He said it makes your muscles stronger if you eat this. Oh my God, it's just so
He's gonna
stupid.
start with the stuffing right here. There's rice, there's fat from the tail of the sheep, and then a load of spices in there too. What makes it extra special is just how it looks, especially by the end after it's done cooking. It looks legendary. After it's been stuffed, we move on to the next step. It's got to be stitched closed. He goes through about 5 or 6 times, getting it nice and tight, so that way when it cooks up, nothing falls out. Oh, should I go for it? All right, well, I'm not a trained surgeon. He said, pet it a little bit, be reassured, and then sew it. Oh, and you sew it to the other ones, apparently. We just got a big sausage link full of these. Just like that, you saying it's good enough? Look at that. It's like a horrifying Christmas decoration. Have you seen such a beautiful sight?
I mean, this is the most Turkish thing you can do, which is like feeding tourists shitty parts of the fucking meat and lying to them and telling them that it's a delicacy that will save your life. Okay, it's just scamming tourism. Scamming tourists is like Turkish pastime.
I don't know if that's unique to Turks though. I think that's just like
Every country that gets like European tourists does this shit. But like 100%, like 100%, this is you get in a cab, and if you don't speak Turkish, you're fucked. Okay, you're paying 8 times the price. Which you don't even care about because the conversion is like nothing to you, right? The currency exchange is like renders it so that it's a normal cab price for you in America.
In all your life, there's so many things I want to say right now that I'm not saying out loud. So this would get
Ulan tadını bilsen böyle konuşmazsın. Abi ben bunu ağzıma almıyorum, okay?
joke in there somewhere, but
with water and boil until it looks like this. This has been boiling for 3 hours. You can see that the broth has actually changed color because of the spices in here. The red chilies, the spices, it have kind of transferred and leaked into this stock right here.
One of the components that's huge though, bunu yiyen ve seven FETÖ'cüdür. Evet. One of the main components in this that actually is good, that is a primary component in Turkish cooking that you heard him basically talk about, and Murat mentioned it earlier as well, is the tail fat, okay? Tail fat, unfortunately, in the United States of America is outlawed, which is part of the reason why when you have like Turkish restaurants, when you go to a Turkish restaurant in America, you're usually not going to get the same the same taste in the meats. Tail fat is incredible. It is one of the best parts of the fucking one of the best parts of the animal, and it is absolutely delicious.
it's also super unhealthy. But it's
I think it's outlawed because it's like super unhealthy. Yeah.
Here. This looks amazing. Look at that. That's a big one. Thank you, chef.
Thank you very much.
Can't wait to try it out. Boom. Right here, we have our meal.
Dude, look at that
Silverware.
platter, though.
Right here. And here's the thing. I ordered sausage and I ordered that peanut, the intestine stomach thing, and they brought all this. I am not complaining. It looks incredible. Let's do a little tour of the tray. Here,
Bu ne abi
soup.
ya? Ne
This
bu
is a
ya?
lamb
Ne?
shoulder. Right here, we have a shank.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. This is not Turkish food. Okay, this is a
like
Turkish.
that's like if you went to a village and like they were hosting you and there was like 35 people, that then they might bring that out.
I don't know, dude. I feel like this is very like wannabe shit. No, I think like Arap sofrası amına koyayım. Ya bu Türk mü abi bu? Yani nasıl Türk bu anlamıyorum ki. Bu bizim yemeklerimizi yansıtmıyor abi. Söyle arkadaşlara. I mean, this is like regional, region specific, I would say. But I mean, I grew up, bro. We grew up in Turkey. I've never seen a plate like this. Okay, that's insane. And
Like,
I told you, like, when we were looking at kokoreç and we were looking at fucking çiğ köfte, raw meatballs is what çiğ köfte is. I own it. I told you, like, that is like very famous Turkish foods. Şırdan, on the other hand, has always been a meme. I always thought that şırdan was more so a meme and not like something that people eat for fun. And now apparently there's a massive it's all the rage now because the guy, the chef, is like a very famous TikTok chef. After Nusret,
when they say TikToker, that is the man that should come to mind.
After Nusret, a lot of Turkish chefs made a name for themselves in Turkey, like Cezne Burak.
There's like the guy who
The
smiles
CZM Burak. Yeah, he always is like smiling. He's got good vibes overall, though. I don't have a problem with him. But
he was sulking, you wouldn't like him.
Yeah, exactly. And because they got like super fucking popular on TikTok, people think that like their food is good. That's not the case.
Sauce, it's like a Turkish pico de gallo. We've got other salad, we've got raw onions. I'm gonna tell you about this in a moment. I know, it looks like a testicle, but no, it's not that. We are gonna
also,
work our
Nusret is just like, other than all the fucking fancy like gold flakes and shit, Nusret is a classically trained chef who was actually a very good chef before he popped the fuck off. Like, Nusret was one of the best steak restaurants in Istanbul at the time because of dry age techniques and all this other shit like that you normally did not have as like a common like Turk. Basically, all the experimental cuts and all the shit that you take for granted in America and the preservation techniques that you take for granted in America were not necessarily super popular in Turkey at the time. And as a butcher, Nusret originally was a butcher who worked under the tutelage of what's the other guy? Fuck. Adını unutuyorum şimdi. Kimdi lan? Nusret kimin yanında çalışıyordu önce? O da büyük bir chain. Günaydın. Ha, yeah. Günaydın. The guy who owns Günaydın. Anyway, but then he like literally he actually fucking traveled the world. He went to Argentina, and he got like proper training in different cuts and all this other stuff. And then his biographer, no, he's a famous chef, dog. Like, it's not. Cüneyt, yeah. The guy was called Cüneyt something. I've actually interviewed him for Bloomberg when I used to work at Habertürk. Bloomberg Habertürk. Anyway. But now his shit is awful, okay? Now Nusret, Salt Bay, his shit is awful. Since he became Salt Bay, opened up a million different fucking restaurants. Like, it sucks. Half? Only half? Okay. Oh, fuck. Freshly baked. Oh, my God.
Soft, too.
Oh.
Way up to this right here. This is what we got to see in the kitchen. It looks like it has an alien face on the end. First, let's start with this right here. I'm gonna see if I can just break that apart. Yes. So this is lamb intestine. It's filled with lamb meat and rice. Let's try it out. Oh, wow. That is a delicious intestine. And on first bite, it gives you a little bit of feeling like you're eating pepperoni. And then you realize, oh, wait, they don't eat pork.
These meats are like more expensive
a little bit
because they're
spicy,
so odd.
taste of paprika. Not gamey at all. Chewy, that's quite delicious. I love it. So
It used to be super cheap. Böyle tepside yemek yiyenleri görünce aklıma FETÖ'cüler geliyor. Oh.
I mean, nothing wrong with eating food.
FETÖ'cü abi,
that's the
FETÖ'cü.
sausage. Now, this is the chunk of the tripe or sheep stomach. Similarly, it's been sewn shut, and then inside it's been stuffed. Oh, now that one's gamey.
Why is he wearing gloves?
Okay. Like so many stomachs, it's almost a little fuzzy on the outside, but on the inside, it is just bursting with super savory, salty, seasoned rice. Call me literally insane, but that's pretty good. Okay, I've delayed long enough. I'm gonna get 2 of these. I'm gonna put them end to end and see which one's bigger. All right, that one. Oh, this one just won out. He told me in the kitchen, it's not really the size that matters. He said, for example, if it's a really small one, but it has a good personality and makes a lot of money, no problem. Now these are the weird sack or whatever, it's very wrinkly, and this seems to be like the front. I'm gonna take a bite from that side first. That's very good. Super greasy, heavy, chewy intestine, and it's just filled with rice. This rice is a little different. It tastes like there's some cumin in there. Visually, it is a nightmare, but flavor-wise, I'm pretty impressed. Time to take a bite of the stomach side to see how that is. It's a little bit more gamey, softer texture, not as chewy. I forgot to hit it with so much lime. Lemon is the secret. You just have to douse everything here with lemon. That was eye-opening. Here, you might notice an entire freaking lamb head. I'm gonna go back into the kitchen now so the chef can tell me more about how he makes these lamb heads. Let's go. We're back for the final round right here. Sir, this looks amazing. These lamb heads have been boiling with beef bone.
Bro, this dude literally has like, he just makes all the weirdest parts of the fucking animal, dude. Like,
For 6 hours. with
kim yiyor
spices,
amına koyayım
takes
bunu
them
yani?
out
Bu
and
böyle
then-
bir olay mı var abi? Kim kuzu kafası yiyor abi Türkiye'de? Ben 18 sene Türkiye'de yaşadım, bir kere bile abi kuzu kafası getir de yiyelim demedim yani. Ne garip bir durum. Kelleye yaf yok amına koyayım, ne yapıyorsun amına koyayım? Ya kelle şey çorba değil mi kelle? Böyle kelle yenir mi amına koyayım? The thing that I'm thinking of is like they usually will take kelle paça yerler de yaşlılar genelde. So these parts of the fucking animal are consumed but not like directly in the same way. Okay? The other thing I was going to say is like tongue, for example, okay? Tongue is a common meat that people will eat in a sandwich because it's like they will take the tongue and they'll cut it up, they'll slice it up to make it like a they'll cut the tongue meat and they'll slice it up and they'll turn it into like a slice of ham, you know what I mean? Basically like that, dilli kaşarlı, exactly. Zengin çocukluğun için yemedin herhalde. Evet, ondan herhalde. Annemgil yiyorlar head and tongue. Ugh. I don't even like tongue that much, to be honest. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for Hasan the Hunt agreeing to play Scrooge next week. Wait, no, I did not agree to that. I never agreed to this. Chat, stop being weird. P.S. He did not agree. I cannot get him to reply, and I'm resorting to public pressure. Oh my God. I fucking hate it here. Mostly all the same throughout the UK. All the Turkish places here only do bog standard kebab and flatbread with chips, and it's just shitty standard burgers, pizzas. How has HasanAbi Production already posted this? I tried beef tongue and wasn't a huge fan. It's okay though. I think the texture and taste of tongue is not to my liking. Okay, I'll respond eventually. I don't know exactly what it is. I need to like visualize what that looks like. I need to visualize when it is and how I would do it if I were to do it. Okay, is that a yes? No, it's not a. It's a maybe. I hate singing. I don't like singing.
Orange sauce made with yogurt, paprika, and oil. He said there's something very special inside. The brain?
No.
The cheeks?
No.
It's the eyes?
Yes.
The yes. There's an expression in Turkey that says, I eat the whites of your eyes. It means I love you so much. That is an interesting saying. Come closer. You can see the eye sticking out here. Oh.
Yeah, gözünün yağını yerim. It's not even, right? Gözünün yağını yerim değil mi? Beyazını yerim değil. Gözünün yağını yerim. So it's not even the whites of your eyes. I eat not the whites of your eyes, the oil of your eyes. Okay? That's what you say. It sounds gross, but to me, it doesn't sound gross at all. You're an old 30-year-old plus you're broke. It's true, brother. But yeah, that's what you say. You say, bunlar çevrilmez abi, anlamazlar ki. It's such a weird thing when you it's such a weird thing when you actually translate it and you're like, what the fuck does that even mean? But to me, it makes the most sense. When I hear it, I know exactly what that means.
He's opening it up. Inside, you can see the tongue right here, the cheeks coming up on each side, and then the under the tongue area, which is one of my
Midye dolma,
favorites.
I have
So
had
he's
it, but
taking
I'm not a
off the
big
ice.
fan.
He's dipped it in some red chili flakes and some oregano, and then he's gonna put some lemon on it right now. There you go. That is fascinating and delicious. The lemon is a kicker because that is like almost pure fat, super gooey. So now he's peeling out the brain. You can see the brain peeking out, and he's gonna hit it until it falls out into his hand in one big lammy brain chunk right there. Take a look at that. Red chili flakes, oregano, hit it with some lemon. That is his move. And then please enjoy. Okay. There's a lot of brain, very fatty, but the flavors are delicious. And I think I just made out with the lamb and then bit his freaking tongue off. I've never been fed by so many men. That was amazing. Testicular, testicular. We've come here to this location. From the surface, it looks like a normal, modern, everyday restaurant. But what you won't see if you're a regular patron is that the meat is being cooked in the basement in a pit.
This is buryan. It's like Turkey's version of barbacoa. Lamb meat cooked low and slow, hanging from some sort of medieval torture device, roasting for hours, making the meat incredibly soft and succulent.
Yeah, that okay.
Me.
This is fire. Okay, that shit is fire.
They have a new batch deep in their basement, and we get to see how it looks when it first comes out.
We're gonna go downstairs to check it out right now before they pull the meat out. Let's go. Follow me. So we're down one floor, but it's down even more than that, down to the B2 levels. This is a room, it looks like a vault. Come take a look. Underneath this huge lid, you'll find big strips of lamb hanging that have been cooking inside of this pit for hours and hours. It's a steel pit, the heat is radiating off here, and then you can see they sealed it shut with some kind of a mud that's kind of dried and caked on at this point.
These cooking pits can be anywhere from 6 to 12 feet deep. In order to retrieve the meat, you'll need a stainless steel meat rack, and even better if it's connected to an electronic cable.
I'm here right now with the owner, Levant, and he is chipping away at the exterior here. All the mud that's been dried and caked on, that is coming off. It's a beautiful garden shovel he got at a garage sale. Next, they want to sweep away as much of the dirt as possible so it's not going to drop into the pit or affect the meat in any way. This is the moment right here. Let's do it. 2, 3. It is like a sauna in here. Just a huge burst of steam came out of this thing. So hot. Wow. You literally have a cable machine so they can hook the lamb and bring it up. Oh, yes. Have you ever seen anything like it? It's tremendous. No. Oh, one piece almost fell off. They got to save it. It almost fell down into the pit. So this is all lamb. Oh, thank you. He's going to... It's so hot. So he just cut off a little piece for me. That's unbelievable. Super juicy, no spices. It's lamb, but it's not like overly lammy or gamey. Next up, we have the extraction. They are gonna carry this up to the dining room floor. This is gonna drip grease everywhere. I cannot wait to see how this works. Oh my God, that
Bro, we're watching fucking Turkish meats. This motherfucker's like, can you explain why you think U.S. will never use NATO's fifth known to deaf country as Poland? No, I can't. Okay, I can't. If you don't know, then sucks for you, chatter. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you the fucking opportunity to cut a video or whatever and be like, look at this guy. Get a fucking life, loser. Okay?
That is over 200 pounds of meat. And so far, not much oil on the ground. Up another flight of stairs. We're almost to the main level. All the customers are going to be shocked. They're going to see this giant work of art. Now the Passover. They hoist it up. They give it to this gentleman right here. There we go. We got to get it onto this final hook. Boom. Mission complete. Take a look at that. That is incredible. Right now, we're going back down because something's still remaining inside the pit. This is a huge copper vessel filled with ribs, I'm told. Take a look at that. This thing is giant. All this right here is still bubbling away. This looks incredible. And this is quite the tool here. This guy deserves a raise. Right now, we have all of our meat here in the kitchen. This is what everyone gets to see when they come here. The meat's hanging here. He cuts it off, he weighs it, and brings it over here. He's gonna cube it up on this piece of bread with a little bit of a salt. This is the braised lamb right here. A little bit of salt.
Bro, so we, in Ankara, we used to go to this place called, they would make Ankara tava. Okay? And basically what that was just like this. The meat is so succulent and so juicy that it literally falls off the fucking bone and melts in your mouth when you cook it like this, okay?
Salt. Ooh. Both of these head into the oven to warm up a little bit before they're served.
While we wait, let's have a peek at one of this restaurant's signature side dishes, the perde pilaf, or curtained rice, a fragrant peppery pilaf wrapped in a
So here's the thing. I don't actually like, I don't like the grape inside of the fucking rice. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like the fruit in the rice, which is like very Ottoman. They do that all the time. I'm a rice purist. I like pilav on its own.
thin pastry shell, then baked inside a cup-shaped mold.
Let me walk you through our side dish. It starts right here with a pile of dough that gets rolled out. Then we have these buckets here. They're full of butter, and then there's some almonds on the bottom. Put the dough into the bucket. Here, we've got the rice is full of pine nuts, currants, and spices. Then chicken on top, and more rice after that. Fold it over, rip off the edges, and that gets some aluminum foil, and it's gonna head off to the oven. Our bucket of chicken and rice has come out of the oven. It's cooked. It is looking nice and crispy on top, and he's gonna toss that upside down right here. Boom, take a look at that, flipped upside down. That is gorgeous and out of focus. Take a look at all you see right here. First of all, more liquid yogurt. Over here.
Ayran. Uf, ayrana bak amına koyayım. Bu bir de bu ev yapımı ayran yani belli. That's not like mass-produced ayran. You can tell from the foam on top of it. Yayık. Yeah. Is homemade.
Walnut salad with tomatoes and real pieces of walnuts. Right here, this is how it's supposed to be. It's like a pineapple upside down cake. I want to break this down and figure out how.
Yayık ayran ekşi oluyor abi. İçilmiyor sütaş daha iyi. Now, some people prefer that. Some people prefer it. Some people don't prefer it. My favorite ayran was always sütaş değil abi. Neydi lan bir tane eklem miydi? Ekmel yok. Yeah, ayran is liquid yogurt. Yes. Who says liquid yogurt cringe? Eker. Yeah. Eker, I think. I think it was Eker with a camel. Did it have a camel on it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I used to have this shit all the time. I had a bus driver that would like stop at this pide place because I was like the last stop. So he'd stop at this pide place before, and I would have a eker ayran and a pide on the side. Or it didn't have a camel. It had like this little cow, this cute ass cow. I think it's the best ayran. It was very salty. Maybe that's the reason.
How it looks and it tastes inside. Oh yes, that is epic. There's chicken, there's rice inside, there's even more almonds, there's the currants, and then a bread shell. Try it out. The outside is so toasty.
How did you pay? Were you groomed? Like I had money as a kid, and also gross, dude. Like fucking.
Then the
weird.
rice is nice and greasy. It's so fun how they put some simple, straightforward ingredients together.
I can't believe I'm banning more people today than when I do when I'm talking about fucking political shit with like 50,000 people watching. Like, it's always like supposed to be the fucking chill, fun streams where like all the fucking freakazoids come in and they're just like, all the fucking freakazoids who are literally like, I'm going to be drunk as fuck and I'm going to make a fool of myself and say some of the most annoying, weird shit you've ever fucking heard. It's just whack, dude. Ama şu orospu evlatlarını sana sırayla mı yolluyorlar? Aynen. Fucking weird, dude. Oh, you're drinking already? I don't know. Their hunger is not filled with politics, so they must go unhinged mode. Yeah.
In a really entertaining and delicious way. Cleanse the palate. Here, two different types of meat. The skin, it's so interesting and unique. You usually don't see lamb skin kind of puff up and get such an incredible texture like this.
You know, that was my favorite thing.
Lamb skin ever. The skin is so crunchy. The meat is so heavy. You can take the bread underneath. It is both your plate and an eating utensil. Take a little of this meat that is just falling apart. This is so incredibly soft.
What did he mean by that message? He's just a freak who's like trying to make a joke and saying that like every time an adult interacts with someone who's like a kid, that must be grooming.
And it just has a texture
Dude,
like
look at that.
no other lamb I've tried before. But then we got this right here. This should be completely different. Braised meat. All the drippings from that hanging meat dripped down into a pan that was sitting below. It ended up helping to cook
And
this
rice
meat.
in
Moment
it.
of truth, it's gonna be so different. Oh my God.
Does he
A little bit
wear
of
a red
salt to bring out the
bandana?
flavor, and that is
Yeah.
it.
Is it like a
Not
gang
gamey,
affiliation?
tender, juicy.
Yeah,
but a
bro,
good-
he's a blood. That's why he wears a red bandana everywhere he goes. You never catch him crippin', dude. You'd never. Yeah, guys, is parenting grooming? Exactly.
different experience. It's more fatty. It doesn't have that crunchy skin. No matter what, it's just simply delicious.
To pair with an unusual day of eating, Turkey's
Oh.
most famous unusual dessert. A dessert that consists largely of pure cheese.
This dessert is something I've seen in videos, I've seen in movies,
Künefe.
I've seen it in pictures.
Kadayıf.
It's cheese combined with sugar.
I'm
Or
talking about
künefe.
kanafe, and at this restaurant, they're making them huge.
I know what you're
Hatay
saying.
sofrası.
Cheesecake, that's also a dessert with cheese. No, this, it's a stretchy cheese dessert. And I've never been able to try it my entire life because where I live, there aren't.
And
So-
then you just get some fresh tea next to it. Oh my God.
So one of my favorite, I love künefe. Okay, that shit is banging. But one of my favorite Turkish desserts is a seasonal one. Okay, Murat Reis'i duymuyoruz. Niye duymuyorsunuz? Konuş lan, mikrofonun içine konuş. Amına koyacağım ha.
Kardeş.
Allah Allah. He just doesn't fucking speak into the microphone. I want to smack him.
I'm classically trained. I'm not used to this in your mouth business.
Bu Hatay mutfağı başlı başına ülke gibi. O ne demek lan?
Big.
No, künefe not over baklava. No, baklava is the number one. Baklava is
Baklava lives in his own tier.
It's in a
there's good
different
baklava,
category.
There's bad baklava.
there is nothing that you could, nothing touches baklava, okay?
like a really good baklava.
Yes. Oh my God.
Game
you
over.
can't, yeah, you can't touch baklava. You're out of your mind.
But because it's in its own category, like there's a lot of just like subpar baklava out there that's still pretty good.
Yeah. Baklava is like pizza, is the pizza of desserts. Like, even if you have a bad one, it's
Yeah.
still going to be pretty good. But no, it's not ashure. I actually hate ashure. I hate it. Ashure is literally, it's like struggle food, bro. Ashure is disgusting. Okay, you're insane. It is literally fruitcake pudding. Okay, like güllaç is what it is. Erkam gr. Yes, I love güllaç. That's actually one of my
Ramazan
favorites.
vakti.
Yeah, Ramazan vakti.
Güllaç is the layers with the milk, right?
Yeah. I love güllaç. I don't like it. Aşure kıtlık yemeği zaten. I know. O yüzden dedim zaten. Struggle food. Struggle. It's like, you know how like Jewish people have like traditional foods that they eat? And it's like, why the fuck are, like, young Jews will always come to that conclusion of like, why the fuck are we eating this right now? You know what I mean? But it's like tradition. Aşure is like that. It's just like you're eating it because like other people that were struggling at a certain point in time ate it. You know what I mean? So that's part of the reason why you make it, because it's tradition, not because it tastes good.
Katmer is good. Künefe is
Chicken pudding is pretty good too. Tavuk göğsü. Tavuk göğsü is really good. It's not pudding, but it's actually made with chicken. It's called chicken breast, but it's a fucking it is literally a dessert, and it's actually pretty fucking good. It's weird to explain it, dude. I don't know how to describe it. You make aşure around this time? Yeah, no, I don't like aşure.
Aren't a lot of Turkish restaurants, and if there are Turkish restaurants, they're just serving kebabs. Let's go inside and check it out.
Kanafe is a dessert
Tulumbayı da
popular
severim.
all throughout the Middle East. It's a
Oo,
delicious
Tulum Bey bir de neydi? Kerane tatlısı.
of course.
Kerane tatlısı. Ne oluyor lan? Kerane tatlısının İngilizcesi ne oluyor? Diğer adı ne asıl? Lokma. Lokma.
Kerane
Aa,
tatlısı lokma aynı
Lokma değil, hayır. Lokma da çok güzel de şey olan.
Lokma is just fried ball, like grilled
Yeah.
balls.
Halka.
Askerlik yemeği miydi neydi?
Yeah, what's up?
There's a tomato sauce emergency.
Why are you
everybody.
asking me? Okay, then I don't
Mom
have
has
it.
reached
Then
out to the homeowner looking for tomato sauce.
I guess I don't have it, Mom. What's going on right now?
She's making köfte and she needs tomato sauce. I'm streaming right now. I can't help you.
get you some. What do you mean? Like, what do you want me to do? Is stop the stream and go find you tomato sauce? I guess I don't have it in the house. I don't
Where could it
know.
be?
I don't know.
Doesn't know.
This is insane. I'm going to never forgive you for this right now.
Me? What did I do?
Yes, you are doing this to me right now.
No, I'm just keeping them in the
I don't
loop,
like
bro.
that you're I don't like that you're like opening this new avenue where every member of the family can like come in
You
here.
want me to leave the stream? That's cool. I will leave.
Eventually, yes.
I'm just reacting, bro. That's what the stream wants.
The reason why she's coming over here is because you're not going and driving her to get the things that she needs.
Yeah, but like you're using me as a buffer, and that's
I don't.
I'm more than that.
It's
okay?
crazy. This is absolute madness. It is completely unacceptable. I don't like that you're doing this. We're gonna have a discussion off stream about how you are never gonna do this again. Okay?
Okay.
Anyway. Yes, the kerane means brothel. It's a brothel dessert. Those are Stop. Chat, shut the fuck up. Stop being parasocial. Stop. Anyway. Büyük abiler hep böyle yapıyor. Murat takma. Ulan.
Haklısın kardeş.
Dövmem lazımdı küçükken. Dövmedim yeterince. Ondan böyle hayvan oldu. Murat seni dayak bekliyor. Aynen biliyorlar. Görüyor Türkler. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, we have different kinds of desserts.
You know what we really have in Turkey though?
What?
Top of the hour ad breaks.
That's true. We do have the top of the hour ad breaks, which comes at the top of every hour. Good call. Okay. You just won 10 more minutes on the broadcast.
Oh, I don't have to be here. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. Now that your girlfriend's telling you to leave, you immediately left. Take your wine. Don't forget your wine. Okay. Die, bro. I swear to goddamn. Murat is doing nothing wrong. He's literally neurodivergent and a minor. No, he is doing something very deliberate and very specific right now. That is very frustrating to me because it's called the brothel dessert because it's served in front of brothels. Yes. Are you streaming to avoid helping in the kitchen? Be honest. No, man. I'm streaming because I stream every fucking day because I know that there are people out there who don't have, people to share Thanksgiving with. Okay. And, instead of appreciating that, you motherfuckers are like, oh, there must be an ulterior motive. They have dessert here called katmer. It's basically baklava with vanilla ice cream, but in our neighboring city, katmer is like a doner calzone. What's up with that? Yeah. I'm using you to avoid talking to my family, Lamau. Yeah, there's people who are especially in like holiday season and shit. They don't have a lot of family members. They're at work. I don't know. There's a routine to this that people appreciate. 9.76 out of 10, best one. Yeah, it's because Murat served it. Anyway.
Treat with layers of pastry and soft cheese bathed in
I've had Thanksgivings by myself. Okay, well, not by myself, but like with friends and friendsgivings and shit. It's not great, It's not the best. So I always try to share that experience with other people. I always will invite friends and stuff because I have always been a big fan of. I've always been a big fan of family gatherings and like American celebrations in general. I'm a fan. I love that. I love mass consumption. I love all of the capitalist holidays. Like they're fun. They're great. So I enjoy them and I want to share that joy with others as well. Same with Christmas too. Like those things are so fun. You don't understand how fun that shit is. You don't understand how fun that shit is until you grow up in a country that doesn't have any of that. Okay, the only thing we have is Ramadan, and that's it. Ramazan, but in English, Ramadan. I think people put too much meaning behind Thanksgiving. It's not that serious. Yeah, no, it's just about I like fucking having family around. It's great.
We are in a room dedicated to making
I muted Murat and he literally unmuted it manually.
Right now we're on this big steel pan. He spins it like the Wheel of Fortune, and then he takes this big bucket of batter right here, and then he slowly dispenses the liquid down onto the steel platter, cooking it rapidly as it falls down on there. He sees when it's ready, then he brings it over to here, and we have a huge pile of it. And this is gonna be essentially the carbohydrate portion of this dessert. All right, right here, butter. You're wondering why that butter is brown? It's because it's already mixed with sugar. That is our base. This is gonna be some heavy food. Then these are those little bread noodles they were making earlier. So now he uses a big wooden paddle to really push everything down as much as possible. He says the first part is complete. Next, smoke break. Oh wait, what? All right, so he puts on the fire. This is gonna cook on here for about the next 10 minutes. And what's cool about this burner is not just that it's huge, but it also rotates so it can cook everything evenly. I know what you're thinking. Why don't they just put a little engine on here and it can spin automatically? Well, they do have an engine. He's right here. The hardest part about this job is not the repetition, it's not the precision, it is the heat. It's probably about 90, 100 degrees in here. It's very humid. It's so much colder in the meat room. I could sleep in here. Use a piece of steak as a pillow. In just a moment after I cool down, we're gonna get back to that dessert. It's been about 20 minutes since he put everything on top of here. The base has already cooked all the way through, and now it's time for more layers. This is a cheese made from cow milk. It's a cheese made specifically for this dessert, and that is a hefty amount of cheese. This is the cheese right here. Let's try it out. Creamy, definitely tastes like cow milk. Interesting. From here, he's really pushing it down. And then another layer of the breading to go on top. That's gonna get pressed down again with the wood. So now we have this stainless steel, and this looks like pure butter to me. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. We're getting ready for a little bit of a flip. Now check out this move. Step one, he turns on the gas again. He puts the lid on top, gives it a flip. Drops it down, releasing the part that's cooked already. Brown, crispy, beautiful on the bottom. If you're ever wondering how—
It's not savory at all. Americans are completely oblivious to the reality that there are cheeses that are not salty, okay? Like, it's literally not even remotely salty. This is not.
How this dish gets two perfect layers of brown on the top and bottom. That right there is how. Right now he's putting on
Havada atıp çevirmedi. Hataylı falan değil. Burasını sikerim yalana amına koyayım.
super hot sugary syrup.
He didn't flip it in the air.
The syrup kind of boiling, absorbing into the dish. All right, and right now he's pulling it out. You can see the cheese gooey, melting, stringy. Oh my God, can I eat that? This is the best day of my life. Oh, it's so good. The cheese is delicious. It's sweet and salty and super stretchy. From here, he's gonna put on a little bit of powdered pistachio. Show me the way. Look how stretchy that is. I knew it, I knew it. It's so delicious. There is this crust on the top, on the bottom. It creates a very unique type of crunch in the texture.
It's
and then
so
the cheese
good.
in between is so stretchy and so fun to pull and to chew on. I don't know why you're feeding me. I thought we would both feed ourselves. Then to top it all off, it's a very simple sugary syrup inside there too. Let me see what happens when I try
I thought
it.
you said not salty. That cheese is not salty, bro. Like, it can be a little savory because of how sweet everything else is, but the cheese itself is not like a salty cheese in particular. It's not going to be all sweet. It works well off of it, but it's closer to a mozzarella than anything else.
People here in Turkey, very comfortable with themselves. I like it. This is my first time trying it, and I'm getting to try it as fresh as it could possibly be. It just came off.
No, it's not grease at the bottom. It's sherbet. Sherbet? Is that what you say? I don't know. It's lor peyniri. Yeah. Künefe is a sugar syrup. We call sugar syrup sugar syrup sherbet, right? Isn't that what we say? It's basically syrup.
Stove. I can hardly hold the plate up right now. It's burning my hand. 10 out of 10. One of the most unique, incredible desserts I've ever seen in my life. Well done. You got a little bit right. I'm not gonna. You got to get that yourself. Oh, guys, that is the end of the video. I want to say a huge thank.
Okay, that was fire.